Hello friends, welcome to iExamB's Law Channel Legal B. Many students asked me about the general awareness section in IBPS SO Prelims. In this video, we are going to talk about all the subjects in the IBPS SO Prelims exam. So here we will see how to study for prelims, from where we can expect the questions, what kind of questions came in the previous years. Let's quickly have a glance at the dates. You can expect the prelims exam in December, either on 24th or 31st. Mains exam is expected to be scheduled on 29th of Jan. By this, you can expect that the notification will be out in the month of November. In the scheme of exams, there are three levels: prelims, mains, and interview. In prelims, there are three subjects: English language, reasoning, and general awareness with special reference to banking industry. There will be 50 questions in each of this area, while English language holds 25 marks. The rest of the two subjects hold 50 marks each, making thereby maximum marks 125. I have discussed the cutoffs, the safe score that you should target in this exam in my previous video. Check the video to understand what should be your target score in prelims and mains in IBPS SO. In this video, we will try to understand how to prepare for these three subjects using the type of questions that came in the previous 2 years. So let's start with the first subject, that is general awareness. Many students asked me how to prepare for general awareness. These are the areas from which the questions came over the past 2 years. You can check out the previous year questions from the papers that are attached in the description below. Both the prelims paper of 2020 and 2021 are attached in the description below with all the 150 questions of all the three subjects. So download that and check out the type of questions. I'll give you my observation. The general awareness in 2020 paper was more inclined towards the static part, and in 2021 the questions were more from the current affairs areas. Very basic reason that I can think of this is in 2020 there was COVID. As a result, very less current affair happenings have been there and more questions were there from the static part. Even in the economic, finance, banking affairs, you can see there was question on NEFT, RTGS, IMPS, PAN, IFSC code. There was one question relating to New Development Bank. How many members are there in the New Development Bank? What is India's share? Who is the current chairperson of New Development Bank? So questions were more inclined towards the static part, even of the finance, economic, banking section. And then in national affairs, there were more questions from the state parts. 4 questions were there from the international affairs, 3 from rankings, 4 from awards, 2 from sports. One question was related to Olympics, where Olympic is going to be held. Then one question from committees. 3 questions were there from obituaries, 1 from the author of a book, 1 from new appointments. From static GA, there were questions as to capital of countries, lake and river being situated in particular states. And there were 2 questions from important days. In 2021, if you look at the question paper, you will see a lot of questions. In fact, majority of the questions were from the current affairs sections. 14 questions were from the economic banking affairs and more were related from the current affairs sections. New apps being launched, memorandum of understandings being signed between Indian banks and certain foreign institutions, or certain happenings in the economic front globally or nationally. Then there were 15 questions from national affairs. 5 questions were there from international affairs, 3 from defense, 4 from rankings, 1 from awards, 4 from sports, 1 from committee, 2 obituaries, and 1 author. There was no question from important days or static GA. I am again saying, to understand the type of questions, check out the question papers from the description. Now the question arises, how to prepare for general awareness for 2022 paper. So first of all, I'll tell you about the iExamB's current affair magazine. You will find that on our website under general awareness. When you click here, there will be a drop down in which you will find Bpedia. If you click on the Bpedia, here you will find weekly Bpedias, monthly Bpedias, and daily Bpedias. Daily current affairs are being uploaded on a regular basis. There are various sections in that: national current affairs, international current affairs, economic, finance, banking affairs, then obituaries, important days, all are segregated in our current affairs capsule in our Bpedia. So you can use this to cover the current affair part. Added to that, Tushar sir is taking daily current affairs session on our Exambi's YouTube channel. You can also refer to that for quick revision and for quick understanding of the important current affairs. Now, apart from that, you have to prepare some static topics also related to banks, related to economics, finance, certain geographical aspects. Mostly the questions, even from the static part, come from the area which have been in the current affairs. So if there is a new dam being constructed, or if there is flood in certain river, the question could be related to that river, the state in which that river is situated, the dam which is built on that river, or certain another important happening related to that particular state. So in this way the questions are linked to each other. Still you need to cover up certain static parts along with your current affairs. Also there is an ongoing series of banking awareness on our iExamBase YouTube channel, in which we are discussing the static portion relating to bank exams. So you can refer to that video as well. Now coming to the next subject, that is English. In 2020, there were 20 questions from comprehension. There were around 3 comprehensions. 2 were in the form of reading comprehension. Another one was in the form of fill in the blanks in 3 or 4 paragraphs. Then there were 5 questions related to rearranging the words, 9 questions relating to finding the errors or incorrect sentences, 6 fillers. Then there were 5 idioms and phrases for which you have to check the correct use of those phrases, and then rearranging the sentences in a paragraph to form a meaningful paragraph. In 2021, there were 18 questions from comprehension. There were 2 comprehensions. There were questions based on the comprehension. Some were synonyms, some were antonyms. Then rearranging the words, incorrect sentences or finding errors. 5 were from fillers. 4 were related to correct use of word in the various sentences. 2 were from match the column. 3 were from idioms and phrases. 3 were from joining the sentences conjunctions. And 5 were related to arranging the sentences in a paragraph. Now coming to the third section, that is reasoning. There were 5 questions from analytical reasoning in both the years relating to statements, assumptions. Then puzzles and seating arrangements are important. There are around 2 puzzles, 2 seating arrangements each year. Then coding decoding is important, direction distance, syllogisms, input output, coded inequalities or inequalities, data sufficiency was there in 2020 only. So in this way, these are the topics that you should study from the reasoning subject. In my cutoff video, I have already discussed that cutoff has ranged between 45 to 55 over the past 4 years from 125, and I had given you an idea that you should target 65 to 70 marks so that you are in the safe range. The major doubt has been related to the general awareness, so I hope it is clear. The next question that comes to mind is how many months current affairs is required. We usually recommend 6 to 8 months current affairs. So if the exam is in the month of December, you should be prepared with current affairs from June or July. At iExamB, we offer IBPS SO online course. In this, you will find content related to both prelims, mains, and interview guidance as well. Check out the demo course if you are interested. You can also reach out to us on this number for any of your queries. Subscribe to iExamB's YouTube channel. This is your one-stop solution for all legal exams. We try to answer all your queries on this channel. We also try to take up all your doubts. You will get the latest information relating to notifications, content, study plans, strategies on this channel. If still you have any queries, you can drop your queries in the comment below, or you can reach out to us at the number that I have discussed earlier. iExamB helps you unfold your potential and achieve your dream job. Thank you.